Oof. All right. Good morning, everybody. No music, running late today. However, a good reason I had to stay up late. I had a goal to hit. Boom. Done. So that is why late. Okay, so yeah, banker hours. I haven't even pulled orders yet. Last month was the listingest month I've ever had, both by dollars and by quantity. So that's awesome. December, no goal. This month I want to get some videos put up. I want to. I've got a couple of buys happening. I'm just going to be doing a little stocking up, getting my house clean. I've got visitors coming for the Christmas time. I'm heading to Colorado at the end of the month. I got a lot of stuff going on this month. I'm not going to put myself under a listing goal. I'm going to try to list what I can. I'm going to track it still. But I'm no listing goal or dollar amount for this month. So there. I have not even pulled orders yet. So first thing first, we're heading to the basement and we're going to pull our orders. So I will see you down there. Got my coffee. Got a big one today. That's how fine I grind my coffee. Settles at the bottom. All right. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. There's a lot of orders going out. I got a Mercari order going out. It was a decent day yesterday, better than the days previous. Somebody tried to open a return 33 days after the fact on a Nintendo DS that I sold at the end of October. And I denied it. They went to eBay. eBay denied it, and they're hitting me up for me to give them money anyways. I'm like, there's a reason why there's a 30-day window. I can't really do anything about it. It's there for my protection. It's there, I've got 30 days free returns. You did not return it in 30 days. All right, let's see what we got first. Tito. Tito Puente. So I'm going to do my best to pay attention to the chat, but I've got to be somewhat focused. Sammy Davis Jr. and Sam Butera. Got a lot of records going out. Means I have to make a lot of Snap-on mug. All right. Oh, that was just listed the other day. There it is. So I could do this like these kind of videos. Uh, like my boring reseller life or NC picker, but I'm not. I do them like this. I do them live. If you guys have questions, you can always ask. Happy to answer. All right, so some toner. Not even joking. These things sat in my death pile, not my death pile, in my inventory for 3 years. They were some of the first things I bought and listed. They sat there forever, and then all three sold. And the reason why they sold is because the shipping's wrong on them. It's jewelry. But I still make money on them. Just not as much. But it's fine because they sold. All right. There's a ton of sterling and 14 karat in that box. I should just pull it all out and take it to the melter. Crazy. Of all those stereo views, I have 9 left. My I have feeling very confident these days in my organization system for postcards. It takes me very little time anymore to find anything. need to check to see which is the right Wolverine I need to pull. All right. That one. These were a great buy at that yard sale. Nice. Well, thanks for joining, Ainsley. Within the reseller, I love reseller community in quotation marks. Drink. Phonograph needles. I think that's the last. Yeah. Wow. That was another great buy. All right, we got some Harvard Law School postcards. For University of Chicago, which three? Oh, it's linen. Maybe there's that. That's one. There's two. Harper Library. Yeah. Quad. Mitchell Tower. Okay. I don't think it's going to be under aviation. Pretty sure it's military. Yep. Of course, the one section, of course, that isn't organized are the ones that take me the longest. Military is one that I need to get sorted. All right, got that one. Cypress Gardens, Florida linen. List 12 should definitely be down here. Yep, there it is. Okay. There are a lot of postcards that sold from that last big listing push at the end of the month. It just goes to show you list a lot, you sell a lot. What's up, folks? Coming in, we're doing oh, thank you. That's very nice. I Minded Body Company, David. Still pulling orders, but that's okay. I'm not actually under a time crunch. Because I can go to the post office, it's like 5 minutes away. Sola. They're not where they should be. Lindy's, New York City. It's a cool one.
This should be easy to find. Okay, we're gonna probably look in the. It's like probably white border. One of those postcards that doesn't really necessarily fall into an era. Hello, sir. Good morning to you. Hi. Excuse me. There she is. All right, excuse your on. Excuse me, Buster. Yeah. Get in there. The stuff that slows me down is the stuff that isn't fully organized. That's the thing that's the true. All right. Two sold. Huh. Well, I can relist. Because I have one. Done. There's our first listing for the month. Relists count. Hi, Karen. Memphis Blazer. Still pulling orders. Almost done, though. You're from Q5. Got a feeling I put that in wrong slow. Yep. How did I know? That's Santa Cruz, right? No, that's Long Beach. I listed a bunch of Long Beach, and there was one that was not in it, so it got missorted. Luckily, it was recent enough, and I knew what happened. That's Hannah. It was a very postcard heavy day. Skip that for a second. Cabinet photo. Size 6.5 by 4.5. So big one. For as many cassettes as I have listed, which isn't that many, I feel like they're doing pretty good. Municipal airport linen. Yes. Bon Jovi. Got Mercari to pull, or not Mercari, hit postcard. I think I just have one. Three Florida Chrome postcards. One. Orchids. What's this one? All right. It's possible these sold on eBay and didn't sync to hip. Yep, they're definitely not in here. Definitely all middle. Okay. Come back to those. Not a huge. Doesn't have to go out today. I've got a feeling that they got listed and never brought down here. All right, let's go pack.
Okie doke. We are going to start with the easiest stuff first. It's a nice day here today. The internet's slow. It's going to slow me down. All right, sold some toner because, you know, eBay. Oh, I swear I've done this before. This actually just needs a poly bag. It doesn't need anything. It's a box. It's toner in in a box. There's really not like that box could get damaged. It's still not going to damage the thing inside of it. So I'm not going to worry about it for $15. What am I making on this? I'm making like $7. Sold this Snap-on mug. It's got this lady. She got a gorilla arm. Dawn, the Men Ape 88. That's what it says on it. I picked this up at a yard sale. There's actually, I actually have footage of it on the channel, believe it or not. Sold for $12.95 plus shipping. So this year cassette, Disney Christmas Collection, Part 2, sealed. Sold for $4.95 for a fast $5 plus shipping. sold this flocked little Christmas ornament duck. Not sure where it came from. I got it. I think I bought it. Came in a box of vintage flocked Christmas ornaments. Some like Looney Tunes ones and some other ones that I picked up 2 years ago at a yard sale. This is going in one of these. Sold for $11.95 plus shipping. All right, I will be back in 2 seconds here. I know that there's a lot of ambient noise in here for some reason, so I'm gonna mute it for a second, so you guys don't have to hear like. Sorry about that. Had to take a call real quick. All right, what do we got next? Got a t-shirt. This is from back in the days when I thought I was going to be a clothing seller. This is not vintage. It's a tour t-shirt for Bon Jovi 2000, The Circle. I got a bunch of these Bon Jovi t-shirts at a local, it's not really a thrift store. It's basically what the guy, it's like a buy and sell store, but the guy basically, most of his inventory comes from clearing out storage lockers. And I stopped buying there because it's one of those places, I don't know if you've ever been to one. You go and you're like, how much is this thing? And then they're like, oh, let's look it up on eBay. And then they look it up on eBay and they like take a little bit off the price, and then that's how they price it. So I'm like, fuck that. Why am I going to spend money here on somebody who's like basically just like guaranteed to eat into my profit margin when I can spend my money elsewhere on better buys? Hello, Lewis. Nice. Sewing machines do really well for me if they're in good condition. Like those are some of those things that are like relatively fast flips, in my opinion. All right, sold these glass drink stirrers / swizzle sticks. You guys, this kind of stuff does well. Barware, anything barware, especially the glass swizzle sticks. If you can get a set that's all the same, like 6 or more, I've sold dozens of this kind of thing. And you can usually find them at garage sales and estate sales really cheap. Yay, my record mailers are here. One sec. Thank you. Hey, if you ever deliver here again, if you ever have to deliver here again, back alley, that way you don't have to haul heavy stuff up the stairs like that. It'd be really bad every time you guys have to do that. Don't worry, I'm sending you to your house. Okay. Which one was it? Because on my GPS it'll say right. Yeah, just park in the church parking lot and just come in the back. Yeah. Thank you. Nice. Perfect timing. Now I don't have to make mailers for all those records. I mean, not perfect timing. It's several days later than I wanted them, but all right. So we are going to end up putting these. Can't be more than 8 inches, right? These are exactly 8. So I want this exactly 8. Okay. Yeah, I've got like steep steps leading up to the front door of my house, and every time I see those UPS guys, I feel so bad. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Hi, Buster. Hey. Hey. You want to say hi to the peeps? Hi to the peeps. Hi. Hi. Want treats? Let's get them. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Come on. Yeah, barware stuff, no brainer, right? X-Men sold on Mercari for $34. I need to send out some offers on Mercari, and I got my $20 coupon. From doing their listing thing. Anybody else get their coupon? Stupid Mercari doesn't support 6x4. Stupid labels. Oops. Sold the brochure. Broadmoor Hotel. With the rate card in it, which is what makes it special. We can positively date it because it's got the date on the rate card. So this is for the spring of 1955. Tennis fees, $50 an hour, or 50 cents an hour, rather. Swimming in indoor pool, 30 cents for children, 48 cents for adults. Outdoor pool for hotel guests only, $1 for children and adults. You could rent a swimsuit for 50 cents. Handball free. Squash also free, but rental of rackets is $1 each, and the ball is 80 cents each. Man, they get you. They get you. That's how they get you. Drive yourself car rental, $6 for 24 hours plus 8 cents a mile. That's a pretty good deal. Sea cycles, $1 per hour per person. Wow, man. Broadmoor Hotel. You stay there, and then they just nickel and dime you. Let me tell you. Man, I just changed out that blade, and it's already dull. I think these are just crappy blades. Morning, Julie. How much did the brochure sell for? $24.95. plus shipping. Buster's right here. Hi, Buster. How you doing today? He's looking at the Ultron printer, which he loves. He loves to play with that thing. There's my foot. There's the hole that I have worn through my mat by standing here. Which I have a mat to cover that hole. It's been moved. It's migrated. There we go. That's better. It already feels better. All right. Sold. This is a weird lot. Or weird bunch of stuff that's sold. Okay, so same customer bought a stereo view, a real photo postcard of some huskies, and this beaded necklace and bracelet pair. So there's the necklace, and there's the bracelet. Bought all three things. Very bizarre combination of things, in my opinion. This is also one of those examples of a customer who didn't know how to use their cart. They're like, send me an invoice for these things. And I'm like, I can't just send you an invoice for stuff in your cart. That's not how it works. That's not how any of it works. There was a so total order on that was $27.82 plus shipping. So there was a series of advertisements, I think it was for Geico, that there was like these old ladies who were let's see, they played it everywhere. You've seen it, but it's absolutely hilarious. There was two of them that I quoted for years, still quote. I just did this one.
Instead of mailing everyone my vacation photos, I'm saving a ton of time by posting them to my wall.
Ooh, I like that one.
It's so quick. It's just like my car insurance. I saved 15% in just 15 minutes.
I saved more than that in half the time.
I'd unfriend you.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
15 minutes for a quote isn't how it works anymore. With Esurance, 7.5 minutes could save you.
I unfriend you. And that's not how this works. The other one was the hash brown one. Was it this one? No. I don't think it was this one.
Protein shake.
No.
Protein shake.
Maybe it was this one.
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
That's not the one. I can't. It was a different one. It was an office one. That was like the copy machine's broken, hash brown something, and it was like, you know, just the hash brown instead of hashtag is hilarious to me. I don't know why it's so, yeah. But I love that the old lady one the most by far. Okay, these are this is a duotone phonograph needle. I had a ton of phonograph needles that I purchased at an estate sale. Actually, that's not true. I didn't purchase them at the estate sale. I didn't win the auction, and it ended up in my stuff. I messaged the auction people, and they're like, "Oh, that's fine, just keep them." And I'm like, "All right." It was like $1,500 in phonograph needles. That's crazy. They just basically gave me like $1,500. One set of them sold for like $350. They're all like quadraphonic audiophile. I bought the entire record collection as well, which were all audiophile records. Probably made. Oh, there's also their Laserdisc collection. I spent like $2,000 at that estate auction, and I probably made off everything maybe 30 or 40 over time. It's gotten a lot more difficult though there's a lot more competition these days, unfortunately. But there's still deals to be had. I mean, I got that lot of I'm still find stuff, right? Like, you just have to be more astute and know what you're looking for, I think. Know what you're looking for and know what you're looking at. And sometimes you have to remember that auctions go to the person willing to spend the most money. But you also have to know what a thing is worth and what you can get for it. Okay. I think I left the cabinet card downstairs. All right. Just going to do this one real quick. Fully mummified. All right. Sup, Don? Buster Wiley. What? You looking for treats? All right, I'm gonna pull in those record shippers. Excuse.
Hooray! Hopefully we don't lose our everything here. Done. All right. I don't think I have anything that will require a box this big. But most likely we'll just end up getting cut down. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so nice. Honestly. Tito Puente, Mambo Diablo.
I'm going to save this for later. I did not see it. Is Post Crossing, Julie, the I'm going to put this in my watch later. The what do you call it? Like I postal art is what I think the philatelists call it. Sammy Davis Jr. and Sam Butera and the Witnesses. When the Feeling Hits You. In the Shrink. Really nice condition record. Sometimes you can upsell a record if it's extremely good condition. Even if there's a lot of them out there, if you've got the one with the best condition, you can sell it on that. And that's what I did here. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you're not subscribed over to Julie Norman's channel, Julie, are you wrenched, Julie? You should be wrenched. Let me wrench you so you can drop links. You're not wrenched. We'll wrench you. Who else? Barbara can get a wrench. You've proven yourself. David, you're on a provisionary wrenching. Karen, provisionary wrenching. Getting a wrench is one rule. Don't piss me off. Oh, Lewis, sorry. Yeah, sure. You raised your hand. You didn't ask for it. That's the other rule. No asking for wrenches. Okay. Sorry. But just remember that wrenches can be given and wrenches can be taken away. All right, there you go. Not right now, Buster. I'm busy. I mean, even so, the Sammy Davis Jr. ones only sold for like $10. Okay. Sold Jackson Brown, Running on Empty. $6. Not a popular, well, I mean, relatively popular record, just
it was produced for so long. Like, there are so many of them out there. They sell. I've sold probably 2 or 3 of them in varying conditions, but usually you've got to have a really primo condition one to sell well. If it's really nice condition, it'll sell much quicker. This is not the best condition. And ergo, it took, I don't know, I think I picked that one up at the garage sale over the summer. Either that or it was from when I listed all the stuff on the shelves.
So, Julie, feel free to drop the link now to your channel so people can go sub. Oh, and I forgot something. All right. Did I forget it, or did it just sell? Well, it sold today, so I don't have to ship it. I don't have to ship the cabinet card either. Okay. We sold Dean Martin. Sold a bunch of Dean Martin records lately. Oh, this is the wrong one. This is Houston 66. This is not the one we sold. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the right one. There it is. Dean Martin, French style. Sold for, we'll find out. I just was walking down to my basement. There's a little window in the door that looks out to this little green strip. And there's a 2. Oh, I see the mailman. That means I need to get the stuff out. And it's not the mailman that will come back. Excuse me, Buster. Okay, this is a art piece done by Cindy Jenkins. Let me ask him real quick. Any chance I can give you an hour or yeah, like an hour or any time after. Thank you so much. Yes. So it's a saucer and plate, studio pottery. I bought a ton from this lady's estate when she passed. And I think I have one piece left now. It's taken a while to sell, but it's sold. For $40, and I'll show you guys what it looked like. It's kind of crazy. Don't think. Well, maybe. You know what? I got a better box right here. 888. That's what we're going with. happy with that. Nice. So here's the piece that just sold. Studio pottery. Pretty wacky. Pretty cool though. Right? Pretty neat. $40 plus shipping. And I recognize the name. It's going to pretty much the same person who's bought every other piece of this. Except for, I think, one. Oh, we got a bot? Who got disappeared? Sup, Kent? Check it your dream. Oh, Roxanne, you're a bot. I mean, what do you guys think? Should we all go check it your dreams online? Should we? Yourdreams.online. Sounds legit to me. Seems legit. I mean, it's not like I'm worried about you guys, really. I mean, I feel like you guys are just a little bit more astute than like the people at the RBA reseller water cooler or or eBay thrifters Facebook group. My God. RBA resell water cooler and eBay thrifters Facebook groups are basically the next door of the reseller world. What? What? He just came sprinting over to me. What? What? Is Timmy in a well? Okay. Yes, what do you want? What do you want? What is it? What's the matter? What's all the fussing about? I'm going to be sitting down in a minute. You can sit on my lap and it'll all be fine. Hey. Okay, we're almost done, okay? You can come hang out in just a minute, all right? End of the roll. Buddy. All right, let me put these outside. Excuse, please. Excuse me, please. All right, he came and took some of the stuff, not all of it. All right. Let's see. I think he saw the postman come, is what he was letting me know. All right, let me see if I've got anything need to go first class. I don't think so. Not right now, buddy. Okay, give me a second, please. I said, give me a second, please. Okay, we got those. We got these. We got those. All right. Okay, Buster. Come here. Come sit on my lap. Yep. Come on. Come on. There you go. Hi. Oh, buddy boy. You good? We good? We can do this? Can we do this? Come on. Ouch. Let me see if I have any combinable. Nope. All single orders. It's pretty nice here today. It's not cold at all. All right. What? Come on. Hi. What? Not on the keyboard, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ow. There we go. Now he's settling in. Yep. Typical cat. Oh, I'm going to touch this thing and knock it right off. What did they... Oh, they brought up my name? What did they say? I missed the show yesterday. Good to have the publicity. Yes, I will tell the story, but first you got to tell me what they said, so I don't have to watch. I'll watch, I guess. I'll put it on tonight. So the... Oh, Steve mentioned it higher up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I mean, Auction Professor did a review of my store back in, like, April something. I think April 2020 was when it happened. And it was like, you know, mentioned something about the name of the store. And I'm like, I don't agree with you on that. I think you're completely wrong. I think that you can have something cheeky and it sticks, right? Like you can totally market it because it's cheeky and it sticks. Good example, Spanx, right? Spanx, no pun intended. Well, maybe pun intended. Totally cheeky name. Dead Guy Ale. I mean, there's a million brands out there that you could probably sum it up that capitalized on doing a similar thing. So for me, where it came from, it's a long story. Back in 2001, it was my second year of Burning Man. And I was in a camp, and we were camped next door to this camp called Cyclotron. Cyclotron had some interesting characters. Their camp was basically an amusement park made out of recycled bicycle parts, and like very dangerous, like sketchy amusement park. But there was a Ferris wheel. There was a whole bunch of different rides and stuff that all was bicycle parts. In their camp was this guy. His name was Jesse Wack. And he worked on DPW. I had worked with him on DPW that year, which is the Department of Public Works. It's the organization out there that basically like sets up all the infrastructure for the Burning Man event. Jesse had this car, piece of shit, like I don't know, like a Toyota Camry from like 1982. Most of the cars out there are pieces of shit that are on their last leg, but being kept alive by the people who work out there. And they're basically vehicles that nobody really cares about because it's the middle of the desert. Everything gets dusty. If you bring it out there, it's going to be dead. Like you're bringing it out there to die. So people do all kinds of crazy stuff to their cars. They cut them, they chop them, they, do all kinds of weird stuff. Oh, cool. Nice. So this guy, Jesse, his car had all this like stick on like caution tape you'd see in a yellow and black, like in a nuclear reactor or something like that, all down the side. He had the trunk was off of it, and all this like no doors, and he had a speaker on the top, huge ass speaker, and plugged into it he had one of those old Casio keyboards where you could put in a little sample and then play it on the keyboard. And he had would put in the stupidest stuff. So you'd hear from like as he's driving into his camp from like a mile away, you'd hear and he'd yell out the megaphone, "You jackass," or something, whatever like that. So we hated this guy for the first like 3 days of the event. But as time went on, like, one of the great things of comedy is if you do something unfunny enough, eventually it's going to be funny. And this guy, by the end of it, like, was absolutely hilarious. Like, we were cracking up. He was sort of like almost like camp mascot guy. Really, really funny. Totally befriended him. He'd run around with a megaphone just yelling at people, which I'm like, wow, that looks fun. I want to run around with a megaphone and yell at people. Which I pretty much when I got back home, immediately bought a megaphone. I started going to like the local events here that were all Burning Man related with a megaphone, yelling at people, calling them jackasses through the megaphone. Well, this is, when I'm in my early 20s, still have undiagnosed ADHD with no filter and no zero impulse control. So there you go. Drinking heavily, et cetera, et cetera. Well, eventually, you call enough people jackass and that thing is going to get turned right back around on you. So that's what happened. Oh, I shouldn't have relisted that stupid card because 2 of them sold to the same person. No. I need to go grab one of them. So yeah, I end up with the like nickname moniker in my camp, and then eventually at these events and around the stuff, and yeah, there you go. So for a long time, I, as I got older, tried to get away from it. But when it was getting my business started and whatever, I'm like, yeah, it's got a good ring to it. It's kind of silly. It's, I can sort of reclaim this in a way that it makes sense for me and is on my terms. And so that's what I did. I reclaimed it. I liked I didn't want to do something that was like, blah, 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 vintage treasures or blah, 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 flipping or, the normal, like, yeah, I did anything, blah, 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 vintage, blah, 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 treasures, blah, 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 vintage treasures, anything like that. Like, it just was so overdone. I wanted to sort of do something that didn't straight up explain what it was, because then I also could have some flexibility to branch out and do other things with it if I wanted to. What, I don't know, but it just gave me some flexibility. So that is how I came up with the name. Before I had like I was actually really struggling to figure out what I wanted to call it. And I also come from a background. My dad ran an advertising agency for 20 years in the area. I've got sales and marketing background. I've won awards for advertising and selling, marketing, things like that. So I'm not unfamiliar with the world of marketing and advertising. So I knew really what I was doing when I did what I did. Except I would say in my 20s, when I was running around with a megaphone calling people a jackass. I didn't know what I was doing then. End of story. Any questions? How did I find out that I had ADHD as an adult? Okay, that's another long story. I was in a relationship. We were going to therapy. The couples therapist was very astute. I'm not a big fan of therapy. I saw for a period quite a few therapists, only to figure out, like, basically the problem was I had undiagnosed ADHD at the end of the day. But she was very smart, and she's like, my husband has ADHD. The things you're talking about are basically like ADHD. Have you ever thought of getting screened for it? And I'm like, there was a period when I was in college where I thought I had ADD, not really knowing. I had also noticed, like, because I had done some Adderall recreationally in my past. See, also Burning Man stuff. That when I had taken it, I wasn't like high or anything, but I had a lot more clarity, and things were, you know, easier to, just a lot more clear, a better focus, which I didn't really, and I sort of was like, this is notable. So I ended up getting a referral to a psychologist. Went and described my symptoms and all this other stuff, and I went in, and the first screening, they have to do multiple screenings, and they have to like start you off on like bupropion, which is basically like Wellbutrin, which sucked. Wellbutrin garbage, in my opinion. Like any drug that has like potential suicidal thoughts, no thanks. Not that I had that, but just not what I want. Is this the right one? No, this is not the right card. Okay, we'll have to grab that one. So yeah, when I got to the psychologist, it was pretty much an open and shut case, in my opinion. My read on it. She was like, "Yep." They asked me a bunch of questions. After my my therapist surmised that I probably had ADHD. It was probably a year before I ended up getting screened for it. I don't know, when she first mentioned it, it didn't sit real well with me. I didn't like I don't know what it was, but I think there was just enough going on in the relationship at that point. It was just a lot for me to handle mentally. And I ended up taking like one of those online tests, right? And it was like I scored like 98 out of 100 on the thing, and I'm like, fuck. Like, all right. Well, I guess that's what this is. So I hated Wellbutrin. I hated it. It didn't do anything. It just made me feel weird. Not a fan. But they they have to put you on like the lower the narcotic, the non-controlled substance stuff first, right? Why? Because it's a controlled substance and DEA and all that stuff. So oh, cool. Most of this stuff I can just push to tomorrow. I don't even, once I'm done with this, I'm done. Everything else was purchased today. So I can just go chill on the couch, watch Julie's video on Mark posting or post crossing. See you, Lewis. We're actually done. That's it. We're done here. I've got. Oh, sorry, Buster. Boop. All right. Excuse, please. We're gonna go sit on the couch, though. Okay? I know. So that's not too bad. Like, that's 2.5 hours to pull and ship about 33 orders. I feel like that's pretty good, right? yesterday was infinitely better in sales than Cyber Monday. Oh, my foot's asleep now. Oh, very asleep. I can't move yet until my foot's not asleep. That is an ugly postcard. Yes, I have one up there somewhere. Oh, I can't move my foot. Here it is. Not only the front ugly, it's been through a fire. And it says waiting at the church. All right. Foot is no longer asleep. All right, everybody, that's going to be it. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a fantastic day and sales are good and all that stuff. Be back here tomorrow. Hopefully not at 9. Hopefully at the normal time at 8. We'll see how that goes, though. My sleep schedule has been wonky since the 24-hour stream. That'll, not surprisingly, though, right? My, like, thrown into a, you know, sort of tailspin. So yeah, I will be back here tomorrow. I hope you all have a good day. First time here, like, comment, subscribe. Other ways to support the channel, always down there. Buy me coffees. You can do all that kind of stuff. Use my affiliate links. All that stuff. I may try to do the pricing video, which is like a preliminary pricing video, right? For basically for common postcards today. If not, soon. Since I don't have a set goal for this month on listing, I feel like I've got a lot more time. So, yeah. All right, everybody. Hope you have a good one. Peace out. Bye.